Here are the key objectives of project procurement. Finding the right products and services to satisfy project requirements on a timely basis, verify the quality of products and services provided by vendors, and managing vendor payments. Here is a quick definition of products in Microsoft Dynamics AX. Products could be either items or services. Items are tangible. Services are non-tangible. An example of a service is a training service, installation service, cleaning service. Whereas items are generally items that you can touch. Now, the inventory policy is defined by item model group that you associate with products, which could be either stocked or non-stocked. Stocked items are the items that you stock in your inventory, and there are inventory costs associated with that, and they go through the inventory cost pricing definition. Mostly services are non-stocked, where there is no inventory associated with them, and they are non-stock items. Here is a quick overview of the features in procurement and subcontracting areas. The first one is identifying the demand. Through defining your work breakdown structure and specifying the products and services that you need for each task, you can specify the project procurement needs, either during pre-sales, in a project quotation, or when you're executing on a project. Then you can transfer these product estimates to item requirement, which will function as your procurement desk. From there, you can make a procurement decision. You can initiate the purchasing process through creating a purchase requisition and send it to sophisticated purchasing workflow. You can buy the products directly by creating a purchase order. Or if you're an engineering company, you can even produce the product. If you have manufacturing-based company, you can basically produce the products that you need. You can also release them from inventory if you have inventory of that items. And you can also source different vendors. When it comes to incurring cost and revenue associated with the products and services, you can do it immediately by creating an item journal, or you can do it through posting a vendor invoice when you are buying something. Or you can do it when you're posting a packing slip on a sales order, which is an item requirement, and we will talk about it later. You can also manage vendor payments in a very flexible way. You can always pay the vendor as part of creating a PO. You can always post a vendor invoice, which will enable an AP clerk to go and pay the vendor. Or you can specify an amount that needs to be retained from every vendor invoice, and you will release it when you're happy with the quality of the product and service that is provided. You also have the option to pay the vendor when the customer pays you. This is another method that you can make sure the quality of the products and services are meeting the bars. Now let's drill down into different methods that control when the product cost and revenue will hit the project. You can go directly into an item journal in the context of a project and enter the product that you need and post that. This is a very easy and quick way where the moment you post the item journal, the cost and revenue will hit the project. You can use item requirements, which in turn are sales orders, that enables you to consume the item when a packing slip is posted for the sales order line. This is for the companies that have their own inventory and they don't want the cost to hit the project right away. The other approach is to create a purchase order, and as part of posting the vendor invoice, the cost and revenue will hit the project. Or you can create a sales order, which in turn you're selling a product as part of executing a time and material project. Item is consumed when the customer invoice is posted. So for sales orders that are created for a project, posting packing slip will have no impact on the cost and revenue associated with the project. And it will happen when you post the customer invoice.